Hello, good to have you here. Um, First of all, by virtue of introduction, you can call me FX Engine. I'm a professional forex trader. I've been trading the foreign exchange market for a while now, and by time goes on, you get to know me. I think that is all about introduction. For the business of the day, why are we here? This particular challenge, I call it a dollar and a dream, which means with a dollar equivalent to 100 cents, I want to turn a dollar equivalent to 100 cents, a million cents, which is equivalent to $10,000. What is my plan? How do I plan on achieving this? First of all, I have created an account, cent account, a broker. So with a cent account, $1 equivalent to 100 cents. That's 100 cents has given me opportunity to start trading with $1. Why are we here? What is the reason this, for this challenge? I believe the foreign exchange market and my experience, I believe I can turn a dollar to $10,000. And with that, I mean 100 cents to a million cents. 100 cents to a million cents. So 100 cents is equivalent to $1, while a million cents is equivalent to $10,000. That is the reason for this series, or I call it the 100 to million series. To the plan, and if you ask me, how do I intend on doing this? Well, here is my plan on how I intend on doing this. First of all, I've already set up my trading account. The broker I use, I can set up a cent account. And with cent account, I mean if I deposit $1, be given 10 cents. So 100 cents rather. So 100 cents is trading account, the trading capital. I plan on scaling every week, trading every week, and it's and based on my experience, it be a very high risk trading because week I'll be risking about 50% of the capital for a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. Meaning, if I risk 50%, I'm aiming for a minimum of 150% on the account. And roughly based on calculation, if I can do this thing consistently and carefully, in roughly about 3 to 4 months, I should be able to get to my target, that is a million cents. Based on paper, around 10 to 11 weeks to be able to hit my target. But we know that in reality, that is not really possible. Then because of that, I've given myself a wide range or amount of time to complete this challenge. That is 6 months. So from this new month, July, the end of this year, 2026, that is the plan or the period I have to carry out this challenge. So I have given myself enough time. That is even times two of what it looks like on paper. Enough time to remove the pressure, making money, and the pressure for quickly get to the target or to complete the task. So I have a 6 months, that's about 24 to 26 weeks, which is enough for me to prove myself get to the target. Now to the rules. What are the rules I have in place to achieve this? First of all, I can only trade my own signal, only trade the market I analyze by myself, not external signal. Number two, I'm only permitted to trade the foreign exchange market. I mean the currency. I'm not interested in the futures. I'm not interested in metals, indices, crypto and the likes. No, only forex market, only the currency market. And week, I'm only permitted to take 1 to 2 trades per week, minimum of one, maximum of 2 trades per week. So with this, I should be able to achieve my goal, which means in a week that is not favorable, we only be losing 50% of the account size, which give me opportunity to try again following week. And because of the time frame I've given myself, I have enough time to do it. Even during weeks that market does not present opportunity to trade, I can leave the market without doing any trade because there is no pressure, there is no rush for me to complete this task. So that's that for my rules. Let me give you a quick recap from my plans to my rules. I have a trading account sent, trading account set up. So I have 100 cents already deposited in the trading account. I'm risking 50% per trade with a risk to reward of 1 to 3, risking percent to gain a minimum of 150% increase on the account every week. I can only trade 1 to 2 trades per week. I only take 1 to 2 trades per week on the account. And I'm only trading the foreign exchange market, currency market precisely. On the account, I'm not trading crypto, not allowed to trade metals, gold, silver, and the likes, no futures, no indices. So this my plan to achieve this. Then other things I have set in place is that on YouTube, I'll be doing my weekly analysis, recording my weekly analysis and posting it on YouTube. And also I have set up social media accounts on IG and X, only Twitter, just for the sake of accountability, which means every trade that I'll be taking for the end, from the beginning to the end of this challenge, everything, every single trade published publicly. So every single trade I'm taking, everything will be published publicly. I'll be posting them publicly just for the sake of accountability. So here is my plan. I plan on trading every week, although this is a high risk trading anyway, risking about 50% of the account weekly, every week, risking 50% with a target of 1:2, meaning I risk 50% for a reward of about 150% increase on the account every week. And here are my trading plans. I'm not permitted to trade other people's signal. I can only trade uh, market analyze by myself, and I can only trade 1 to 2 trades per week. And also, I'm only trading foreign exchange market, that is the currency market, for this challenge. I'm not trading crypto, I'm not trading indices, I'm not trading gold, silver, and the likes. And also, there is no pressure for me. I have a wide time frame to complete this task, about 6 months. So from July to the end of the year, that is December. So this time frame has given me enough time to complete this task, not pressure. Because on paper, if I go the 150% increase every week, it takes about 10 to 11 months challenge. And in reality, there might not be consecutive ministry for that 11 weeks. So with that, I've given myself enough about 2 times that. 6 months is about 24 to 26 weeks. So and 11 weeks on so plus minus the losing weeks or the weeks that market won't present opportunity to trade. With all those criteria, about 24 to 26 weeks will be enough to take this challenge without rush, without pressure. Also, other rules I have in place is that for the sake of accountability, I will be sharing every of the trade throughout this series publicly, meaning I already have the IG account set up and the X, which is formerly Twitter, account set up. Also, for this YouTube channel, I'll be posting my weekly analysis, weekly trading. So the trade I am interested on taking that week, after analyze it, I will share it here on YouTube so that whoever find it can even take opportunity of it and take advantage of it. Whoever is interested can take advantage of it too and can see the starting and the ending of this series. So without wasting much of our time, as time goes on, I believe you get to understand better. So to the business of the day. Here, I want to quickly analyze market I already have for the week one. So this week, starting week one. Week is the starting week, the week one. And you can check out my IG. You will see the link in the description below and my X to follow for more updates. Do well to subscribe to this channel. Get stay on this. Uh, do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel so as to get more updates on this challenge. Thank you for doing. So, as a forex trader, I have pretty much a lot of trading. Yes, this is Euro USD and the AUD, Euros and AUD pairs. So, I've analyzed across then the GBP and NZDs. I've analyzed across this pair during the weekend and I've picked up on which I've added to my watch list here. I've picked the ones I'm really interested in trading with these at the market, which I'm really interested this week. Number one here, the AUD CHF. So from the weekly time frame, I do start my analysis from the weekly, and it's clear that it's clear that price. So it is clear that price now is me ID. So it is clear now that price is currently at a strong zone, a strong resistance zone, and see starting from here, support, break, test resistance. Now you are testing that zone again. Anytime you are above, you are buying. Anytime you are above, you are buying. Above, you are buying, to sell. Now we are stuck at that position again. Fortunately, the last week candle closed as a strong bearish engulfing about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 weeks of ranging market. So I believe that this week should see a push to the downside. Starting from this week, this new week, see a push to the downside. Also, switching to daily time frame, see that the market structure also have shifted from bearish, bullish. Here is market shift coming from here, bullish, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, high. See the break, then this is when you can see the with this market now bearish market structure now is bearish market structure for this particular price is bearish on the daily. What am I expecting on the H4? The H4, the H4, I am expecting price to push up the upside a little just a point like this, then like this, retest, then I'll sell. So I'm interested in selling this particular pair UDCH, and that will really give me a nice if I have this. If I have this top upside, then I'll have a nice head and shoulder pattern. Left shoulder, head, then market should come back and give me the right shoulder. Once this pattern is complete, once this head and shoulder pattern is complete, look for my end here on the lower time page for and I take my sell to the upside. So everything here, UD, USD align or giving a sell signal. That is for UDCH rather UDCH. That is that UDCH. This is what I'm waiting for UDCH. Let it this chart pattern, this trend reversal chart, break the neckline, retest it, and I'll take myself to the downside. Then yeah, something exactly, something similar to this on NZDCH. Only that on NZDCHF, the pattern has already formed, just waiting for the retest on pattern, the retest. Daily time frame, see clearly, head, head, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. The neckline, break neckline. Market on daily time frame, completely bearish. Image 4, bearish. So am I expecting a retrace on the neckline? I want market to retrace back this neckline. So there's already break. Already have the break. What is left? Retest. Market should pick up, retest that neckline and take sell to the downside. That's for NZDCH. Is similar to BDCH. Euro CHF to have similar thing. I want it to complete head and shoulder pattern. Once you have the pattern, break of the neckline, retest, then sell. The opposite of that, CHF JPY. Let it complete this head and shoulder pattern, break, retest, then sell. So that JPY